If you're doing well in your career and you don't feel comfortable with your own body, this video is for you. Maybe your suit doesn't fit the way that it used to. Most of the time you avoid mirrors. You even avoid photos, or if anyone in your life sends you a photo, you instantly want to delete it. And the thing is, you know you should be in better shape, and that makes it even worse. Because from the outside, life looks amazing, but internally you really feel like you've let yourself down. And you feel like you've lost something. And you know what's the most frustrating part? You probably used to be disciplined when it came to your body. And let me be very clear about something. This isn't about laziness. And it's definitely not about lack of knowledge. And not because you don't want it badly enough, because I know you do want to get into shape. The real issue is this: your life has outgrown your old routines. Maybe when you were younger and you had a bit less responsibility, fat loss kind of seemed simple. You had more time, you definitely had less stress, and you had fewer decisions to make day in, day out. And now your calendar is always full, your energy is all over the place, and every single day you feel like it requires discipline in different areas of your life. And here's the key line I want you to actually hear: you didn't lose discipline. Your life changed, but your systems didn't. And when you try to force old methods into your new life, it ultimately ends to failure. And this problem actually hits guys who are actually doing well in their life more than often. Because you're already disciplined in other aspects of life of where you need to be, but you can't seem to bring that into the gym. And it's probably because you deal with issues like this. You have constant pressure. You always feel like you're making different decisions, and you feel like you have a decision fatigue. You have a very high mental load, and you have stress that just can't get off your body. By the time the day ends, you literally are exhausted. And bear in mind, that doesn't mean you're lazy. So what really happens? You push hard Monday to Friday, and then when the weekend hits, that same routine comes into play. You eat perfect all week, maybe you trained okay, but when the weekend hits, you're just like, I don't know what to do. And that weekend ruins your whole week. And it's not because you don't care, it's because you're operating with an all or nothing mindset. Because that feels easier than balance when you're already exhausted. And this is when men like yourself get really stuck. You're on point when it comes to your work, but you're chaotic when it comes to your body. You want both to match each other. And you kind of feel guilty that you've let your body go so badly, and you feel like there's no recovery. And you feel like everything you do simply doesn't lead to where you want your body to be. And I'm not sitting here saying that you've got to be a bodybuilder. I'm just saying you want to feel comfortable in your own skin. Maybe have some muscle, a lower body fat. Not to be Arnold Schwarzenegger and go naked on stage with your underwear, no. But to feel better and actually feel connected with your own body. And this is what I want you to understand. Fat loss for busy people does not work the same as fat loss for just a guy who has nothing going on. And I understand that because I used to be someone who didn't have much going on until I got married, until I had a child. Then my schedule was all over the place. It's like we see these perfect routines on Instagram. It's all BS in my opinion, because one day I'm waking up cleaning nappies, the other day I'm in the gym, the other day I'm doing something else. It's like it's completely random. And I understand this better than most people because I used to work corporate as well. I used to work in the tech industry, so I know how demanding it can be. And the truth is, you don't need more intensity, you don't need more motivation, you just need proper structure. And you need structure that runs in the background of your life already, because fitness isn't supposed to take over your life. It's supposed to be integrated to make your life a lot better, so you feel better about yourself. And the truth is, motivation is all an emotion, so you're reacting off a feeling. And the difference between motivation and structure is structure that holds. It's like if you're a salesman and you're motivated to make the calls, you'll only make those 10 calls. But what happens when you're not motivated? If you're not making a call, you're not making money. And it's the same when it comes to your body. I used to be a salesman, so I always use a sales example. And that is exactly why structure always beats motivation. And standards always beat intensity. And the truth is, intensity, it looks impressive, like you've gone really hard. But standards are the thing that are actually sustainable, because there's no point going really hard for one day and then falling off for 3. You rather split it up so that your effort is on every day. Because anyone can go all in for 2 weeks. Have you ever seen those guys that go, oh, I'm really locked in on my diet, and then a few weeks later, they're not doing the same thing? Because they're doing extremes and it's not sustainable. And the goal isn't to train harder. Like, it's the same when it comes to work. You don't just work hard. You work smart as well. And that's the goal. You want to work hard and train smart. And the main goal is to remove the need of willpower. And look, here's the most important thing I will say in this video today. You do not need to blow up your whole life just to get your body into the position that you want it to be. You just need a proper system that fits your busy lifestyle. That's all you bloody need. And that just means a few things. Training when life gets busy, having proper nutrition system, so when you have social events, etc., you already know what to eat before it goes bad and then it just spirals. And standards you can maintain even on those bad days where you feel like you're too busy and you can't work out, but you have certain non-negotiables which you can stick to which keeps you on track. And that's when fat loss stops being an emotional thing, but kind of a procedural thing. Like, it's something that is predictable. You know it's going to happen regardless of what happens during the week. Instead of just asking yourself, am I motivated today to go to the gym? You ask yourself, what does the system say for me today? What does my schedule say? If it means I have to go to the gym, or maybe I have to do a different type of workout because I'm more busy today. If that's what your system says, it's better than doing nothing. And when that happens, consistency actually stays. And the truth is once you install these systems, confidence starts coming back, and you're going to walk into every meeting feeling like you're Genghis Khan. You're going to feel like the real man. And that's ironic because my second name is Khan. Your clothes actually start fitting better again. And honestly, that is one of the best feelings because I've been there myself. And honestly, when you feel good and you fit into those clothes that you just know you look amazing in, it changes your whole life. And right now you're probably doing that thing where you're kind of pulling your shirt so your belly doesn't stick to your shirt, and we want to change that. And your body begins to reflect the man who actually operates at a very high level in other aspects of their life. And look, man, if this video feels like I kind of described you and I feel like, damn, he's just literally spoke to me, it's because I know how it feels, and I work with men exactly like yourself. And this is not an accident. You clicked on this video because it was put in front of you for you to hear this. And look, man, there is nothing wrong with you. You are not behind, and you don't need to punish yourself in order to change by doing extreme things. You just need alignment between your lifestyle and your standards. And if this resonated, stick around. I've got something for you. My page is here to talk about bodies that kind of match their successful life, because I truly believe there's no point chasing all the financials if your body doesn't match your income. That's one of my sayings. If your body doesn't match your income, you've got to make a change about it. And do it without burning out, because I'm completely against dieting. I hate dieting. Anyone who tells you to do carnivore, aggressive diets, like all these things, I would generally go to fight with them one-to-one and I will spark them out. But honestly, you don't need to be doing these diets. And you don't need more intensity, you just need more structure. And I actually have a framework called the RCR system. If that's something you want to learn about and you actually want to kind of make a change in your life, but you don't know where to start, I'll link a video down below and you can watch that training and see if this is a good fit. I work with men exactly like yourself. Watch the training, see how you find it. If it's a good fit, I'll invite you to work with me. If not, then at least my videos here can help you out make that change. But look, man, don't just sit there thinking that you have to be intense and waiting for the perfect time. There never will be one, man. You just got to do shit regardless of how you feel. And that's just by installing these systems so you actually feel great and you can enjoy your life, live with your family, go on holiday and actually take your top off and enjoy the money that you have earned over the years and splashing out and actually take your top off on the beach. So yeah, man, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. I'm here to just put out as much content to help you guys evolve, not just financially, because you guys have already got that on lock, but to match your body to your income. And if that sounds like you, stick around. You were born to win. I'll see you in the next one.